Hello and welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. Let's just start off by reminding ourselves of the coins that we have in this country. So we've only got a 1p, a 2p, 5p, a 10p, a 20p and a 50p. And you can see this it spoke about it last week that they come in sort of twos. We've also got the pound and the £2. So today we're going to be making lots of different amounts using coins. And here we have a selection of coins, and then it says underneath, how could we make 23p? Well, to start with, I'm going to have a think about partitioning 23, and I'm going to partition it into 20 and 3. There we go, 23 pence. So 23 partitions into 20 and 3. So looking at the coins, do I have a 20p? Yes, I do. So I can grab a 20p. Do I have a 3p? No, I don't have a 3p, but that's okay because I can make a 3p by having a 2p and a 1p. So there I have got 23p. But there are lots of different ways that I could make 23p here. So I could make it with the 20p and then 3 1-pennies. There we go, 23p. Or I could partition this 20 down a little bit. So instead of having a 20p, I could partition it into 2 10s. Because I know that, oh, not that one. I know that 10 and 10 makes 20. So I've still got 23p, but I've just done it a little bit differently. Or I could move those two out the way, grab that 2p back, and I could make 23p like this. I could also partition down one of these 10p's for 2 5p's. I know 2 5s make 10. Here's 10. Here's 10. 10 and 10 makes 20. So there are lots of different ways that we can do this. So how could we make 13p? Well, let's have a think. Let's partition it into 10 and 3. I know there's a 10p piece, so I could use a 10p piece. I know there is not a 3p piece, so I would have to make that up with 1 and 2p's or just use 3 pennies. How could we make 25p? I'm going to partition it into 20 and 5. There's a 20p piece and there's a 5p piece. So that's the easiest way to make it. Let's have a little look at the video for today. Here we go.
Hello there. We're selecting the correct money today. But first of all, is Tiny correct here? Pause the video and have a look.
Okay, so question 1 says, Tiny saying, I have 4 £1 coins. So have a think about whether that's right or whether that's not right. Here, Tiny saying, I have 3 1p coins and 1 10p coin. 3 1p coins and 1 10p coins. Is that correct or incorrect? Number 3. 5 £1 coins are equal to 1 £5 note. 5 £1 coins, look, he's got the equals in the middle. He's saying that this amount here is the same as this amount here in terms of value. And then we've got another one with equals here, number 4. 2 £10 notes are the same as 1 £5 note. Let's find out.
In the first example, Tiny says, I have 4 £1 coins. That's correct, Tiny, you do. In the second one, 3 1-pence coins and 1 10-pence coin. Correct, you do. In the third one, Tiny is saying 5 £1 coins are equal in value to 1 £5 note. That's correct. And in the fourth one, Tiny says 2 £10 notes are equal in value to 1 £5 note. No, Tiny, that's incorrect. 2 £5 notes would be equal in value to 1 £10 note, but not 2 £10 notes to 1 £5 note. Tiny says, I'd like 27 pence, please. Lovely manners, Tiny. Teddy says, here's 27 pence. Oh, 2 10s, that's 20, plus 5 is 25, and 2 1s would be 26 and 27. 27 pence, great work. Oh, Dora, she's saying here's 27 pence as well. 2 5s is 10, and another 10 makes 20, and another 5 is 25, and then a 2 is 27. Brilliant. Eva. Oh gosh. Pause the video and have a think. Has Eva made 27 pence as well? Yes, she has. They've all made 27 pence.
I didn't pause it in time.
Can you make 27 pence? It's your turn now. Have a go at questions 1 and 2 on the worksheet.
Okay, now as usual, if you are happy to just have a go at questions 1 and 2 and then come back and fast forward the part where I'm going through questions 1 and 2, you are more than welcome to do that. But if you would like a little bit of help, we're going to look at questions 1 and 2 together. So let's have a look. Question 1 says circle 67 pence. So let's have a think about 67. Let's partition it into 60 and 7. Ooh, we don't have a 60p coin and we don't have a 7p coin. Let's think about this 60 first. Which coin is the closest in value to this one, but doesn't go over it? 50p. 50p is the closest. It's nearly there. So what would I have to add to 50p to make 60p? Here's my 50p. I would have to add another 10 to make 60p. So I could get my 50p. Oh, it said circle it. 50p and my 10p. I've made 6p. Now I've got to make 7 pence. Oh, easy. I'll just do this in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hasn't got enough. It's only got 5 ones. I can circle them though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can add on another 2. 6, 7. There we go. 67 pence. This time we're going to have a look at, oh, there is another way to do it. I'd like you to have a go at that part, please. Have another go at doing it. You might want to partition these 50p's into 10p's, and you could have 6 10p's perhaps, and then think about a different way of making 7. Perhaps you could have a 5p coin and have something that goes with that 5p. Right, this one, 57. Circle 3 coins to show 57p. Well, I think again we're going to have to think about having the largest coin, so I'm going to help you with the first one. There you go, 50p. And now I want you to select 2 other coins that when you put them together make 7 pence. Okay, let's go back to the video.
Whitney would like to buy a present for her dad from the shop. The present costs £32.64. Gosh, that is expensive. It's very kind of you, Whitney. Here's Whitney's money. Oh gosh, Whitney, you've been saving up a long time to get that much money. How are you going to pay for your item, Whitney? Good idea. The first thing Whitney does is separate her pounds and pence. Let's think about the £32 first. How could she make that? Pause the video to have a think.
I'll let you have a couple of minutes thinking time.
That's right. She could use the 3 £10 notes and the £2 coin. That would be £32. Or she could use a £20 note and a £10 note and 2 £1 coins. That's another way to make £32. Are there any other ways to make £32? And what about the 64 pence? She could use the 3 20s and the 2 2pences to make 64 pence. She could use the 50 pence and the 10 pence and the 2 2pences to make 64 pence. I wonder if there are any other ways to make 64 pence. Okay, you should be all set to have a go at questions 3 to 6 on the worksheet.
Okie dokie, let's do that then. Again, feel free to go off on your own if you are feeling confident. Right then, we have got to circle 68 pence. Let's make this a bit bigger. Okay, so 68 partitions into 60 and 8. And there are no pence here, so it's just 68. These are 20s, these are 10s, these are 5s, these are 2s, and these are £1. So if I want to make £60, I could have 20, 40, 60. And I was able to count in 20s because I just thought about what I know about counting in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 20, 40, 60. So I'm going to have those 3 to make my 60. And then I've got to make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's going to be a little bit tricky using those. What I could do is I could use these are my £2, and count in 2s until I get to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is 68. Now I'd like you to have a think about if there's another way that you could make 68. You might want to swap one of these 20s for 2 10s, and you might want to have some £1 with your £2 to make 8. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh, which pictures do not show £5 and 20 pence? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line between the pounds and the pence. And always remember that the pounds come first. So you've got to have a little look and think, right, does that line of pictures make £5 and 20 pence? I'm going to let you have a little go at that one on your own. So if you need to pause the video here, that's absolutely fine. Okay, question 5. You've got to draw some coins now to show the amount of money. So don't forget which coins we have. Even if you want to write them down next to you, so that you don't forget. So you could have a 1p, a 2p, a 5p, a 10p, a 20p, a 50p, then we've got £1, we've got £2, which is slightly bigger, and then we've got £5 note, we've got a £10 note, and you won't need any more for this one. So 52, you're going to partition it into 50 and 2, and this is pence, so you're going to be using the ones with the p after it to make 52 pence. This one here is pounds, so you need to be thinking about using these ones for pounds. There we go. So here you're using pounds for these. And then this one, you've got to use some pounds, but you've also got to use some pence. And you can partition that into 20 and 3. Let me just get rid of that. So this one, you're using the coins, and I've partitioned that for you into 50 and 2. This one here, you've got to make 8 using the pounds. And here you've got to make pounds first, and then 23 pence from up here. And you have got that partitioned into 20 and 3 for you. Okay, Tommy, he wants to buy this book. And this is the money that he has. He's put it all out in nice little rows, look. Circle the coin Tommy can use. So he wants to buy this book, Roboboy, for £2 and 37 pence. So let's have a think. That's going to be £2 and then and 37 pence. And this can partition into 30 and 7. So if you can see any pounds on here, you could circle 2 of the pound coins to make £2. Then you've got to make 30. So think about a way of making 30. We don't have a 30p coin, but 30, you could think about splitting it into 3 lots of 10. And your 7p, we've partitioned 7 quite a lot today. So have a think about how you could partition your 7 into some coins and then circle them here. Question, oh no, we've got to go back. Let's not get too eager. Let's go back to the video. Here we go.
4 children have all gathered an amount of money. They all want to be the odd one out. Can you pause the video here and have a think? Which one doesn't belong? Which amount of money is different to all the rest?
Okay, I'm just going to pause it here for you. I can see that this one looks different because it's only got silver coins, and this one is different because it has a note and the others don't have a note. But I don't think that's what they're looking for. I think we need to be adding up each of these children's group of money and seeing how much money they have. So if you want to do that and pause the video a little bit longer, you can do that. Let's find out.
What did you think? Did you think it was Rosie's? Because she's the only one who's got a note.
Oh, we just think that.
I think that's correct. Oh, but maybe it's Annie, because she's the only one who's used all silver coins.
I said that too.
But then again, maybe it's Amir, because all of Amir's coins are circular.
They are.
Because he has the greatest amount of money. I wonder if there are any other reasons that one of the amounts could be the odd one out. It's your turn now. Have a go at question 7 on the worksheet.
Okay. Question 7. This is our last question for today. Oh! My video started playing again in the background then. Let's go back. Okay. Which set of coins is the odd one out? Tick your answer. So you can have a careful look at these and you can think about it. And like we said, some of those answers were correct with the ones that we've just seen. So have a little think about which one is the odd one out. What I'd also like you to do is to add up how much money is in each box and see if that helps you work out which one is the odd one out as well. If you find it easier to write them out as number sentences, you could do that. So here's my first one. I've got 20 plus 20 plus 5 plus 5 plus, plus 5. So, easy way to do this is, 20 and 20. Well, I know 2 and 2 is 4, so 20 and 20 is 40. Then I've got 5, 10, 15. That's quite hard to add on, so I'm going to make 10p with those. 40 plus 10p is 50p. And then I've got to add this. And we know those are really, really easy because it's adding it to a multiple of 10. So it's going to jump straight on in to there. And it's going to make 55 pence. Right, I've helped you with that one. That one is 55 pence. So what I would like you to do is have a go at adding up the other ones and see if you can work out if one of them is an odd one out. That's Thursday's maths all done, and I will see you later on today or tomorrow on this way.